So lady lets 100 guys pipe her down without any background check.
Hi. So basically, we're looking for a trade.
They could be criminals, they could have some illness, it doesn't really matter. Her assistants that were supposed to watch after her, and at some point they even went out for lunch or something. She has mental breakdown over it on an interview later, and now she's planning on adding another 0 to that number. And still, all that in 24 hours.
And now I'm going to be doing 24 because I'm going to be going for the world record early February next year. I'm going to go for 1,000.
That's 1 minute and 44 seconds per man. Why do I feel like Mr. Beast is behind this whole thing? It just sounds dangerously similar to something that Jimmy would do. I'm getting ran through 100 guys in 24 hours. Hello, my name is Frogman, I talk about funny stuff on the internet, sub or I will commit crimes in Serbia. So an interview came out about Lily Phillips, I slept with 100 men in 1 day, documentary by Josh Peters. Now straight from the bat, bad idea, I'm telling you, it's insane and we will get proof of that in this very documentary.
It's more just tired. My eyes sting like nothing else.
Why?
Because of all the...
Espera.
I think I repeatedly said, it's on my face but not in my eye.
First, Lily was very excited. In her head, it sounds like a great plan. She's gonna be talked about, get some clout, and make a lot of money from people buying her OnlyFries, right?
I think other people in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget this is also my fantasy, and this is also something that I'm really enjoying and want to do and have wanted to do before I was even in the industry.
Well, I think she got what she wanted, but the cost she paid was definitely higher than what she expected.
That was just being at university, sleeping around with everyone.
I feel like I know of a lot of girls who have done that at university but then haven't gone on to...
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I just was like already very, not proud, like...
Anyway, she talks about herself like it's okay. She's been very easy outgoing, if you know what I mean, since college. Which is kind of sad that someone sees themselves good for only one thing, but alright.
A couple $100 can get a few rounds of drinks in, stuff like that just helps me out a little bit while I'm at university.
Sure.
Helps me out a little bit while I'm at university.
Sure.
At some point, Lily tweets out about her plan on doing 100 guys. Immediately, there are thousands of people popping up on her screen, glitching the phone. This isn't exactly first rodeo for Lily, by the way. She did 23 men in a day, then 37 in a day, and now she's doing 100. Maybe a little overshot, Lily, don't you think? And I don't think she really thought this through very well, but we will get to that later.
Guys in a day, I genuinely can't remember any of their faces.
Right.
Well, maybe if I saw their then like I recognise them. But...
Yeah.
She says she dissociates during the sexy time, like she can't remember a single face from those 37 dudes. Now, this is where I see a problem. I made a joke about Mr. Beast in the beginning, but this is kind of real. If she continues to raise that bar over and over and over, she will burn out and be depressed.
People are starting to do the most outrageous things online. I've seen so much of it lately, and I think my daughter's already getting stick for what I do. And like I said, I don't really do anything controversial compared to all these other girls, and it just keeps being like leveled up and up and up of the expectations.
On Saturday, I'm going to another OnlyFans creator, Lily Phillips, is planning to sleep with 100 men.
You constantly feel like you have to do more to be interesting, and the relevant is gonna slowly drive you crazy. And with OF, it's definitely true, because there's always gonna be someone younger and prettier who is willing to take that one level above, and we can already see that. She tweeted out that she's planning on doing 1,000 guys next. That's insane. Like, if she's not gonna retire after that, then she's cooked. Like 100%. She tells Josh that she has 9 people who work for her, cameramans and assistants, yada yada yada. And guess what? 9 people couldn't do background check on those men who would get their 5 minutes with Lily.
Is you a PA?
Yes, yeah.
So how many people are there in Team Lily?
8, 9?
There's 9.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know. Yeah, quite a... Yeah, 9 now. Yeah.
There's no STI check, there's no criminal record check. Like, her team doesn't care. They're not existent at this point. Those people could be some serial killers, who knows? Requirement was to be subbed to her OF and to send them a picture of you holding your ID card. But they forgot that you can fake that in span of 10 minutes. There could be someone who was 17 years old even. I think that's actually very possible since her team is absolutely useless.
So you're obviously a subscriber of Lily's on OnlyFans?
I'm gonna be honest with you, it was only what you said.
朋友是一个坚韧不拔的
Yeah, no wonder. I wouldn't be surprised if he was just random guy who just came out of nowhere. You know, the management here is crazy. Yeah, well, I can imagine that all that admin work is kinda crazy.
No one, including Lily's team of assistants, seemed to have much of a plan in place for the day.
I don't know what's going on. No, there's a lot of forms this time. The admin side of things is crazy.
Having had their IDs checked and release forms signed,
You know what else I can imagine?
Imagine if Ninja got a low table fame.
But on a real note, management was awful. As I already mentioned, no background check was made on these people. They could be psychopaths, criminals, etc. Turns out people were given 5 minutes with Lily, and a lot of dudes went over that limit. Dudes were aggressive and not so nice to her, and she felt like she's forced into this even. She had to skip lunch because she was running late, and only got few pauses here and there to take a shower. And guess what? Dudes weren't even required to take a shower or be clean before the whole thing. Once again, W management.
It's just a small baby monitor, and you're telling me that you're going to be watching the entire time? No way.
Okay, she got 9 people working for her, and all what they do to make sure that Lily is doing fine and nothing sussy is happening in that room is place a goddamn little baby monitoring device there. Wow, insane actually. And how are they even allowed to go over time? Can't like someone from their team just stop watch it and when they hit 5-minute mark just stop the show? No, like what the hell? At like 7 p.m. Josh spots workers outside a building. They don't care at this point.
We've got a few people who have like gone home and then they've called us and like, can my friend come? I just told them how sick it was. And we're like, yeah, bring it. Like, send your friend home. I thought I really enjoyed it. But I was like, I should not be an event planner. I actually can't believe we were going to do this without security.
This whole thing was going on since 9 a.m. and they're bored, I guess. Wow, I don't know. Finally, the thing is done and Josh gets to talk to Lily. She recorded a TikTok that is now deleted where she showed like day after the incident. And I gotta say, I've never seen damaged eyes like that. Like she must have gotten some infection from it, that's for sure.
So you got to go and like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like...
Well, that was very emotional. You can see that she was even sad because someone didn't have a good experience with her. However, people in the comments were pretty disgusted, and for the right reasons. This should be categorized as a horror documentary. This isn't a symbol of strength, this is the sign of brokenness. How people don't see this as kind of self-harm is beyond me. But you know, after seeing this you would think, okay, she made a bag, had an awful experience, and now she can relax and enjoy her money for some time.
Because I'm going to be going for the world record early February next year. I'm going to go for 1,000.
Wow, okay, that's kinda nuts. I did some math. 1,000 dudes a day is around 1 minute and 44 seconds. I don't know how she will physically and mentally do this after what we saw happening to her with 100 dudes. I don't know, Lily, maybe take it step by step. You jump from 37 to 100 all of a sudden. 1,000 from 100 is even bigger. And for the love of a God, get better team, please. Like, baby monitoring device won't cut it. Maybe call up ADEM security or something? And that's it. Discord, Twitter, and Twitch down below. Bye bye.